Let's just put the guarantees up here, man. Like, no bullshit. Let's just put the guaranteed top characters. Like, we all know these guys are fucking top, you know. We all know. You know, your mom knows, your dad knows, your sister knows, fuck your grandpa knows, dude. They all know. Everybody knows. These characters are all top tier. Where the fuck are you? Drew up there, right? Am I missing anybody? I still think Piccolo's S tier. Piccolo, in my opinion, is still S tier because he has fucking Reality Stone, he has that godlike JL, he has Loop this asshole, he has a wake up reversal, right? And you can plink his reversal into a level 3. People don't do the right combos with Piccolo in the corner. I definitely think he's still S tier, but at the end of S tier. Right, Tien Gohan. That's what I'm forgetting. Where the fuck are you? There he is. Hook permaban you because you said he was wow. Yeah. So basically, the Kakarot bloodline, except for Kid Buu, is only in the top 5. Or the Bardock bloodline, I should say. So yeah, these are definitely the S tiers in my opinion. People have Piccolo in A. I have him in S, man. Is he really that good? Yes. Yes, he is. A tier? Broly. Need I say anything? We see what Sage can do with him. We see what Broly's capable of. This character's zoning is ridiculous, and his counter zoning is more ridiculous. He utterly fucks Piccolo, yeah, but that's just a bad matchup for Piccolo. Some characters have bad matchups, right? Like Broly has a lot of bad matchups. Just because Piccolo gets fucked in one matchup doesn't mean that character's better than him. I'm definitely putting Broly in A. Right? I think we can all agree there. Super Saiyan Goku, A. We've seen what he can do. Right? No question about it. Definitely a good character, a good anchor, all around great. He could be lame, he could go in. You know, he has some mix-ups, even though he doesn't have low well. He's a good character. You definitely don't think... I think he's S tier, but at the end of S tier, like S minus. Especially if he gets that one hit right. Good fucking luck blocking. Like, Piccolo's a character that forces you to burn Sparking early, right? Just because you don't want to get looped. Piccolo is trash if you can deal with his orb. That's the thing, the orb is just the bait. The orb is like, I dare you to super dash because I'll 2H you. If you don't super dash, I get in for free. That's my opinion anyway. So, we've all seen Fen Liddy, you know, beat people's ass with Cell. Wawa whipped out his Cell and ended up beating Sage. You know, good characters, good players. You're gonna get your shit perfect attack. Guaranteed. Zamasu. Zamasu's that like A tier A character that's Theorycraft S tier, but nobody has shown that he's Theorycraft S tier, right? But we know he's at least A tier. He's got good buttons. He's more of a TOD machine than Cell because of fucking that bootlegged Hellzone grenade super, right? He can TOD like nothing as long as you know the combo. The one I listen. Vegito, I think he's A tier. The block strings, the damage, pressure, the range he has, command grabs. List goes on, right? He's a character that makes you fold. He may not have the strongest mix-ups, you know, but just the utter fact that he'll make you fold, or he just has a better button than you, it's good. And I'm gonna put Gotenks here. You can't tell me that Ghost Loki still isn't strong. You can't tell me that his assist though isn't good for mix-ups. You can't tell me that fucking EX machine gun hands need +2, I think, +1, isn't incredible. And he can carry you pretty far across the screen with it as well, right? Vegito's assist is ass, but he's a point character. You should be playing Vegito point. Gotenks, you can play point or mid because of his assists. You know? Yeah, Ghost Loki is still strong as fuck. he still has good mix-ups. He has the fastest beam in the game that he could fake, you know, and make a mix-up in itself. And he recovers real fast. It's kind of bullshit. Then I'm gonna put my girl 21. See, so outside of the top 3 in A tier, the rest aren't ordered, okay? I think this is the top 3 of A tier, right here. Broly, Goku, and Cell. You know, I think we all can agree that they're the top 3 of A tier. Yeah, 21, good normals, good damage, one of the best 2Hs in the game, has one of the best cross-ups in the game. Actually, she has 2 really good cross-ups. She can Marvel cross you up with heavy, and then she can get you with a deep cross-up M. Like, if she's in your face, she can still cross you up with them. There's a lot of characters that cannot cross you up if they're in your face. Broly above Goku? Yeah! I think Broly's above Goku. Just by a little bit. Broly has a way better Ki Blast. Broly has armor. Broly has a fucking fast-ass command grab. Right? Broly has a level 3 that he could combo out of, okay? Having a level 3, having any super that you can combo out of and keep your scaling is mad fucking strong, okay? Look at GT Goku, Spirit Bombs, look at Piccolo with fucking Hellzone Grenade, you know? She does no damage with assist. She has a regular mid-screen BNB just like this guy right here. And then I'm putting Fat Buu up here. Fat Buu is still A tier, guys. His mix-ups are some of the hardest to block in the game. Okay, he will mix your shit into a different race. Alright? Alright? He will mix your shit into a different race. That's how good he is. Like, god damn. He's got good buttons, right? His level 3's damage is okay. It gives him back blue life. Not a fair enough trade, in my opinion. I think he should do like 200 more damage on his level 3. He has a lot of head invulnerable moves, Cartwheel for example. He could fuzzy the whole cast. That's just evil. He doesn't even need an assist if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, correct me if I'm wrong, YouTube. But he doesn't need an assist to fuzzy you. An incoming. And he gets solo fat throw resets? Like, come on. Delayed speed. Go watch Alioun and say that shit again. Go watch Alioun and tell me that Fat Buu's mix-ups are whack. Are you kidding? Holy shit. Moving on. Super Saiyan Vegeta. I think we can agree. He's got air DP, ground DP. He's got a really good assist for people who love to hit buttons, right? His assist is so good defensively. Him on point. He has some pretty strong mix-ups, right? With his 2H delayed IED or 2H on incoming, you know, am I under you or am I gonna stay in front of you, right? Fenrich has shown that Vegeta is still A tier. And he has really good zoning. 18. Magnificent point character. Some of the best corner mix-ups in the game. Just the fact that 17 can hide her in the mix-ups is actually wild. It's actually wild. She fucking disappears. They merge into one android when you're trying to block them. If you get snapped out, good luck blocking the mix. She's a really strong character. Barrier, right? She's really good at baiting people. Her assist at baiting people or punishing people who just go in is almost as good as Vegeta's. The only thing is that if you call it wrong, you know, you can get happy birthday. If you call Vegeta wrong, he moves, he backs up and he's in the air. So happy birthday in your poor Vegeta assist call is much harder than happy birthday in your poor 18 call. I think we all can agree on that, right? If you say no, I might have to come through this screen and teach you a lesson. Who knows? Yeah, barrier assist destroys online players, right? It fucks up a lot of people that have never played against an 18 and a barrier. So it's a good assist to throw a bunch of people off. Like, oh, you thought you were gonna get a punish? Get fucked. But Vegeta does the same thing. Oh, I did an unsafe move. You came in and you hit a button. Get fucked. The only difference is with 18 is you can throw out more unsafe moves. Like you could purposely whip a 2H with 18 as your assist, and you don't have to worry about getting punished as long as you call her in time. But with Vegeta, if you fuck up then you 2H and you try to call him on reaction, he might not come out in time. Yamcha's definitely A tier. I mean, we see what Yamcha can do. We see what Kazunoko can do, right? Somehow the boy Jilla came back on hook. Sorry, Hook, that was my fault, but you're helping me prove my case that Yamcha's A tier. He's a strong anchor, great assist, he can double super, he has good mix-ups, even though he has no 2L, he can vacuum you out of the corner. Not many characters can vacuum you out of the corner and then hit you with the left-right. Yamcha's one of the few. And he has a dive kick. That shit is mad strong. Oh, you thought I was going up in the air? No, JK, bitch. Good dive kick. He's got to do. His key blast is pretty good too, and it makes him airborne for him to IED in. Like, in his 5H is +4, I think. And it doubles as a bait. That's incredible. Damn, it's getting a little hard now. I'ma still put 16 in A tier, man. Well, he's on like the lower spectrum of A tier in my opinion. He'd be like A- or B+. You know what? A- and B+. 16 is too high. He's A- B+. Because he still has incredible normals. He still has armor on his moves. He still has command grabs, okay? Right? His level 3 is not too bad. His command grab Oki is not too bad. His key blast being semi-homing is still really strong. His anti-air command grab is basically a reversal. I'm also considering results for characters, right? You know, everyone dropped 16 just like how everybody dropped fucking Gotenks. Kinda sucks, because Gotenks is still a really strong character. But people just went back to Kid Buu, right? It's like people swapping back and forth between these two, you know, as patches come and go. Or they're just replacing them with obviously the stronger characters, right? Well, it's not just only results. I'm considering their toolkit and then I'm adding in results, right? But if there's the rare exceptions where like a good player makes a bad character good, that doesn't make it the character good. Like you got Wawa making base Goku look good, but in reality he's B. Maybe B+, probably B+. Yeah, strong normals, still has command grabs. The meter gain nerf sucks. His heavy command grab is almost a reversal, right? Like he can get counter hit out of it. But it's an anti-air and it has a ground hitbox, which is ridiculous. His assist is okay now. He has armor. He has the best jump jab versus super dash in this whole game. You don't have to time. 16 is the only character where you do not have to perfectly time your jump jab against super dash. But people never got to that point. Like, that is so strong to have in this game, to where if you just see it and you hit jab, you'll always get the hit. But people never did that for some reason, so you didn't even see this character at his max potential. And he has a far ass, he might have the furthest 2L in the game actually. I'm trying to think. I think 16 has the furthest 2L that hits low in the game. That shit goes mad far, chat. And he has a good cross up buttons. Yeah, so I put him A- B+. Hold that shit. My man's black. My man's black. A- B+. Okay, so Hit is another off-brand Goku. I mean, not Hit. Black is another off-brand Goku, right? Same assists. His neutral got nerfed, right? Or his damage, I should say, in some of his neutral tools. Like Slicer was medium scaled. Now it's light scaled. That was a dumb fucking nerf. The backdash buff ruined his level 3 Oki, okay? His command grab is not the best, but you can catch people if they're landing from the air, right? He's got a good key blast. The dive kick buff was really good. He's got a really good auto combo. They buffed his super, thank God. It does proper damage now, right? He has some shenanigans with teleports. He can fuzzy some characters. But, I mean, he's not too strong, but he's not too weak. You can still make it with Goku Black. Fucking, the boy Kami made top 8 with him at Evo. Trunks is A- B+. He got nerfed this last patch. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Change the future nerf was uncalled for. Like, his assist was good, but not good enough to nerf the hit stun on it. A lot of team synergy and combos were ruined because of that nerf to change the future assist. Like, give it the hit stun because it has no block stun. If you're gonna take away that much hit stun, give it more block stun. But that's not the case, right? His damage isn't that good, especially mid-screen. Trunks scales really poorly. His flip mix-ups aren't existent, right? Unless you have Kid Buu on the team. Trunks' mix-ups, even with EX flip, are not that good. And if you don't have an assist like Kid Buu, you can't lock him down. However, he does have a good auto combo, right? He does have good range on his heavies, okay? He's plus with Shining Slash, which is really strong. They gave him some new combos, like let him sliding knockdown, you know, more now. So yeah, Trunks has good heavies, good auto combo. He has sliding knockdowns. He's plus on fucking Shining Slash. He has strong level 3 Oki, for the simple fact that doing Raw change the future, it makes him +4. His assist is still good, but it's good now. It's not as great as it used to be, but it's still a giant wall of pain, right? He has a pretty good Ki Blast. He has a beam, right? Masenko. Cooler. Cooler is definitely, I want to say A-. You can fuzzy him. He has no 2L. He doesn't get a lot of damage, right? His assist is okay. It's a DP assist. All DP assists in this game are okay. You know, they're not as good as everything else, as every other system. They're no beam. They're no fucking Kid Buu, right? It's not a fucking full screen projectile like 21 or Zamasu. Shit, even Vegito, even though you can super dash is, it's not a downward angled beam. But he has good buttons, right? He does have a DP and get off me move. His level 3 is one of the worst level 3s in the game. The counter. The counter level 3. You never want a counter level 3, and it's all blue life. You think they would make a counter level 3 scale regularly and wouldn't be blue life. That shit is actually awful. He has no command grabs. Right? Kinda slow. The DP assist is not up there, man. DP assist is definitely not up there. DP assists are one of the worst assists, in my opinion, because they don't go anywhere. They do not go anywhere, right? It's only an assist that you can call up close. If it's an assist you can only call up close, it's really hard to work with. But yeah, his Ki Blasts aren't that good. He only gets one, right? And it goes at an awkward angle. Yeah. DP assist is okay when you're in their face, right? Like, you can DP assist at their super dash. Cooler has probably the best super dash DP assist. Catches mashers off guard if they're in the air, but DPs aren't frame 1 invincible, you know, when you call the assist. It's not frame 1 invincible. You know, his rush down game is okay. He has decent staggers, right? Especially because he has like 3H. 3H is cool, but 3H has startup on it. It's not frame 1 startup where he can just go through your beam. Well, A-, B+. DP assists are fast too, though. That's a good and bad thing. It could be a good thing if you need them to get off of you right then and there, but it could be a bad thing, right? Like, if you go in and you call them and you get a straight hit, it's hard to convert off of them, right? Yeah, Goku Blue, A-, B+, my opinion, right? His assist sucks. It's god-awful assist, holy shit. God, yeah, you get sliding knockdown, but in this season in this time and season and meta of the game, everybody basically gets a sliding knockdown. Right? If you can't do it yourself, you get Dragon Rush. Blue Ku's neutral is really it's okay, right? Goku Black has better neutral than Goku Blue. Right? And Goku's shoulder tackles, his instant transmission shoulder tackle, you'll get that shit 2H offline, right? You will get that shit 2H offline. It's an online gimmick. Don't be blinded by online gimmicks, you know? Oh, he fucking did instant transmission tackle and now he's plus. Fuck, what do I do? No, you're gonna get that shit 2H offline. That shit's gimmicky as fuck. You can't just throw that shit out randomly in a neutral. Yeah, he has better neutral. What do you mean? He has a better auto combo. Alright, first of all. He has better neutral fucking specials. You know, God Slicer being one of them. A better dive kick being another one of them. Okay? This man can dive kick you, and if it hits you, he'll get a combo off of it, right? He has Kamehameha. He has a better ground Ki Blast. If a Goku Black does 4S, that shit's coming at you mad slow, right? And you're like, damn, I gotta sit here and take this, right? Or like I could try to super dash it, but then what if I get 2H? And he has a better 2H. Okay? You imagine flexing auto combo for a character. Oh, you trolling. Oh, you're fucking trolling, dude. Wow, holy shit. Auto combos are so important for this game. I'll humor you. Y'all see that auto combo that Goichi hit Sonic Fox with, that Celtic throwdown? When Kid Buu was like 10 feet above him? Yeah, auto combos are definitely a viable, what's the word I'm looking for? Category to rate characters on, right? Look at most of these characters have like good auto combo, not a good auto combo, but he has other tools. Good auto combo, right? Interesting auto combo, amazing auto combo. Doesn't have a good auto combo, but has other strong tools. Good auto combo, doesn't have one. Good auto combo, it's okay. Good auto combo, right? Yeah, awful auto combo. His command grabs aren't the fastest, and not only that, they're kind of awkward to land sometimes. Like, I've seen Goku Blues have tried to hit me with the command grab, like throw ticks, but they'll either fuck it up, right? Or I'll jump out of it. Yeah. Now, the rest of these characters get kind of hard, right? Like, if played correctly, I can see Hit being A minus B plus, because he has counter, right? Counter blows up super dashes for free. You don't gotta think about it. You fucking just hit counter, and then 99% of the time you're gonna get a punish. And we all know how strong it is when a character gets a knockdown in this game, right? He has I think 236L is plus 10 if you block it in the air. So Hit can literally do anything he wants, right? Good auto combo. He has a really good counter. His level 3 Frieza's the spark timer, okay. He has a full screen projectile, right? He has command grab. We all thought it wouldn't hit, but yeah, here we are seeing top players get hit, or like high level players getting hit by his command grab, so it's like, oh fuck, it does work. Yeah, so he has a lot of tools, right? He has basically no low though. But off his 2L, he does get it. If it hits, he does get frame traps, you know. You get blown the fuck up. And having the time to react and up back tech off of 2L is mad fucking hard. You're typically not going to up tech out of a 2L. Because you're just going to block Halo. You're like, I'm going to block Halo, and he's not going to get anything. Yeah, hit. Okay, so hits 236H into H is invincible, so he does have reversal. Okay, yeah. He has a reversal. He has strong tools. He has 5M, which says fuck neutral. It's another fuck neutral tool he has. He does 5M, you throw out a move, he'll phase right through it. 5M through your Ki Blast. That shit is incredible. You just have to know how to play him correctly. Which is the case for a lot of characters, you know? Like Majin Buu. You have to know how to play him correctly. You know? It just... There's a certain flowchart you have to follow. It's not the traditional flowchart that a lot of these characters follow. I get the hit, and then I do this, and this, right? Their flowchart's a little different. It's still get the hit, but they have a different approach on get the hit. Yeah. That's my argument why he's A minus B plus. Oh man, it's starting to get hard now. The double super nerf hurt Tien a lot. A fucking lot. Like, the fact that he can no longer get the same damage, right? You put Tien on your team because you wanted to make a motherfucker explode, alright? Yeah, I mean, you put Tien on the team to make a motherfucker explode, okay? That was his whole purpose, is you make people explode. And they took that away from him. Now he's the only character that explodes on the team. They tried to fix it by letting him do a level 2, which does, I think, 1400 damage scaled. That's not the same as doing 1920 or doing level 1 into level 3, right? Because after that first level 1 it's scaled. You could literally have 6k health left off a knockdown, right? But with Tien, you'll be like, oh, I'm alive. No, Tien will kill you. Tien being on the team would have killed you at that time. That was so strong. You hit a jab and you're like, you're fucking dead. It's no longer in the game for him. So he used to be A tier, in my opinion, on the higher end of A tier. Now he's down to A minus B plus. He's still good. He can still shell out the damage, but his shotgun is now a deagle. That's how downscaled they made him. Definitely how downscaled they made him. But he's still got armored moves, right? He has 236. He has volleyball fist, right? It armors through vanish buttons. He still has a beam assist. He still has a beam. He still has Chaozu. He still has Chaozu level 3, right? He lost his solo TLD, which sucks because of the meter nerf. He still has the most overheads in the game. Yo, Saurian Dragon, thanks for the follow. So that's strong. He has a command grab. It's not the best, but it, you know, you can still sneak it in. He still has some tools, but it's just not what it was, you know. This man retired. He put his shotgun away. Well, he's not outstanding because he hurts himself when he does his supers. Like, imagine Tien could do his supers and he wouldn't hurt himself, or if he hurt himself half of what he does now. Like, why would you level 3 when you have him on anchor when you're gonna lose a few hundred health yourself, you know? It sucks. But he's still semi-viable. But basically, all in all, he's nothing spectacular. There's other characters that do his job better. That can shell out a bunch of damage in their supers, right? Like Teen Gohan has the second strongest level 1, I believe. Outside of fully charged fucking special beam cannon, which I think is the strongest level 1. Yeah, this one gets started. Ginyu, the boy, the squad. This man be running the Yakuza since 1999. So here's the problem with Ginyu. He's strong when he gets going. But that's the problem. To get going. When you have tools like so let's say he calls Goldol, right? And then he calls Raccoon. And then you could just vanish, right? And you hit Ginyu. You'll probably hit Raccoon. You can hit some of his characters off of vanish if they're positioned correctly. Which sucks. You get rid of that character. You get rid of him trying to get started, right? And then he needs the time to build space. Building space is hard in this game when there's super dash, when there's beams, and shit like that, you know? That's the problem with Ginyu, is getting started. He has no 2L, right? He doesn't have a wake up level 3, so he has no reversal in this game. Which is really bad. If your character does not have a get off me tool, there's no threat on your wake up. You just fucking get mashed on. You get meated every time. You have no wake up option. It's awful. So that's why, you know, you see characters like Goku, base Goku, right? Struggle on the wake up. Or you see characters like I said, Ginyu struggle on the wake up. They have no wake up reversal. Even Cooler's wake up reversal is whatever because it's a counter. If you're in Sparking, you can vanish and hold vanish and then just say fuck your counter. You can have your assist take the hit for you. And he doesn't have the strongest mix-ups in this game either. Yeah, he has what everybody else has, 6M, Dragon Rush, whatever. But he has nothing that makes him shine as opposed to fucking Kid Buu who can fake highs, right? GT Goku, am I gonna go low? Am I gonna go high off my fucking Rasengan? King Gohan, without Gohan, EX legs, you know. They also all have low 2Ls. Piccolo, let me fucking blind you for a second so you can't see the mix-up. He's A minus B plus because he has nothing spectacular, and he has to get started. But once he does get going, it's fucking hard. It's so fucking hard to stop him. There's shit flying all over the screen, dude. Fucking, you got people breaking into your DMs, trying to hit up your girl while they're beating the shit out of you at the same time, man. Yo, Ginyu will have the Ginyu force fuck you up while he hits on your girl. You know how fucked up that is? He's moving into your girl's house while his crew is just beating you up. Yeah, he's doing all them poses and shit for your girl. Yeah, he's definitely gonna swap bodies if you know what I mean, man. Don't let Ginyu near your girl, dude. He's definitely gonna swap some bodies if you catch my drift. Yeah, I would put Janemba in A minus, but he's not here. But I'll tell you why. It's good traits. 236L and M, or like 3/4 of the screen. He has the projectile counter, which counters all assists as well. He wins neutral for free after that. It doesn't fucking matter. But you can avoid it and use it against him if you know how. It's a little awkward if you don't know how to do it, but you can use his counter against him to where you make him block a meaty super dash and assist call. So it's a win-lose situation. He can't staircase people. You know how awful it is if you can't staircase people to the ground? And what I mean by that is Janemba cannot hit you in the air and do MLLH and force you to block when you hit the ground. Like, he can do M, delay L, but you have to be at the right height. It can't be at any fucking height like most of the cast can do. That's awful. That you can land and you can challenge him. That you can land and then you can reflect. DP, level 3, hit a button. That's fucking awful. He's not rewarded just like the other characters, you know? Yeah, so his JH is one of these worst J. I think it is the worst JH in this fucking game. I don't think any character has a worse jump heavy. Right? At least 16 has armor on his, okay? 16 has armor on his JH. His auto combo, it doesn't go anywhere and it doesn't hit as high as Bardock's. So it's not that strong, and having a bad auto combo in this game can be rough if you don't have other tools that make up for it, right? His Ki Blast is awful. It doesn't even cover the whole screen. It has a lot of startup. If you super jump the moment he does Ki Blast, you'll avoid it and you can super dash in for free. He could either block it or get hit. More likely he's gonna get hit, because it has a lot of startup, right? And even if he does block it, on assist. That move is just too damn strong. He does have good teleport mix-ups with the right team behind him, because he is a point-only character. Teleport is kind of a reversal. It's 4 frame. The 4th frame is when you're invincible, right? Where you cannot be hurt. But matching it out during block strings is not advised. It's kind of like a, oh, I'm gonna jump away and teleport out kind of deal. His level 3 sucks because you can't level 3 bad vanishes, because they'll hit the ground and block. That's not good. That's awful. He does have solo snap. He does have some pretty good mix-ups. He does have, what is it, Hell's Gate? That fucking green orb that he spits out of his mouth or whatever. That's good if you have the setup to get it out. You know, off a snap, you can gimmick people with it, or you can use the H version, which will guarantee them blocking. But then you get a high, you get a high into a slow ass 2M. His command grab is really slow, but you get a lot off of it. So if you can sneak that in, people aren't gonna jump out of it every time. You can sneak in his command grab. His assist is probably the worst assist in the game, but it's good for combo extensions, right? It's not an assist that you would typically throw out in the neutral. because it's awful. It's useless. It's not gonna get you anywhere. But outside of that, he does have decent neutral with his 236 LM button. With his, you know, his counter says "fuck you" for doing 4 beams, right? It's tough though, man. His auto combo is very lacking. His M's don't even go that far. He has one of the slowest 5Ms in the game. You can get fuzzied. But if he hits you, he can make a count, right? He has the best conversions off Super Dash because he can teleport after his 2-8 to get your slightly knocked down. He has a level 1 that's a full screen corner carry, which is strong, right? Getting your opponent in the corner. Those goods. What up, Nightwing? His goods, damage, 236 LM8, right? His snap mix is pretty interesting. His counter, command grabs are okay. His cons, he can get fuzzied. His ki blast isn't that great. I mean, up close you can use it to fucking bait people into super dashing or reflecting. His level 3 can't punish bad vanishes if you block something prior to it. His 2H is good and bad, right? If he's right above you, you're gonna get smoked. But if you're like slightly off of him, you're gonna whiff and you're gonna explode unless you vanish cancel and don't get punished. But yeah, he's an interesting character, man. He's not as bad as I first thought he was, but he's still nothing spectacular. Nothing meta changing. Oh man, now we're down to like the characters that I'm gonna put it somewhere and chat is probably gonna be like, what is wrong with you, you fuckboy? I'm gonna be like, whoa. It's Mr. Fuckboy to you. The boy Beerus. I'm gonna put him in B tier. His normals are whack. His orbs are whack. His level 3 is whack. Any command grab level 3 is not that good because it doesn't catch you in the air, okay? His ki blast is okay. Right, his DP is alright. Fucking his supers, he's got a double level 1. That's nice. They nerfed the rest of his supers, which sucked, right? He can't multi-super you anymore. That sucks. Beerus is a bad character, chat. He's cool to look at. Well, 5L is awful. 2M is awful. 5H is awful. His 5H is awful. His ki blasts are awful. His DP isn't that great. You can if like you throw a move, you can recover it. Sometimes you can recover in time before you get hit by his ki blast. Yeah, Beerus is B tier, man. There's not much to say about him. His assist is lame, right? You can super dash or reflect it. There's setups where you can't, but like you still have to deal with the poor assist. Frieza, B tier. Well, actually, I don't know. It might be B plus, but he can get fuzzied. This one's tough. This one's definitely tough. Because he's a good zoner, right? If you don't know how to deal with Frieza, you'll definitely lose because you don't know the matchup. He has Golden Frieza, which is a blessing and a curse, right? He's way faster, he's way stronger. He has, what, 2 jumps, 2 air dashes. His level 3 sucks. His level 1 is okay. His assist sucks. Definitely a point character. I'd put him in B+. Yeah, B+. His assist sucks. His level 3 sucks. Golden Frieza is a blessing and a curse. If people hit you, you're basically gonna wake up and die. If people avoid you, you're gonna die. Right? But he has some of the best zoning. He has really good ki blast, right? He has Destructo Disc, which basically are the you can't do shit move, but I can still hit buttons just because of how they come angled out. Yeah, so Frieza's definitely nothing like these characters. And he doesn't even have a J2H, right? Well, he does, but it doesn't give you smash, which sucks, you know? Sucks. The boy Nappa. Definitely B tier. I don't really think I need to explain this. His neutral is whack. Cybermen gets smoked in 1 hit, right? This should at least be 2 hits for the H version. Yeah, and Nappa can get Nappa can get fuzzied. His neutral is very lacking. He doesn't have the best mix-ups right. His damage isn't that great unless you have the pitch perfect setups in the corner only, which even then can be finicky at times. His assist is okay. It's nothing over the top. I mean, you can use it to like hide dragon rushes and like left rights, but that means you have to play Nappa. Moving on. The boy Jiren. Fuzzyable, no 2L, an 8 frame. Is it 8 frame 2L? Or is it 10 frame 2L? It is medium scale, so I think it's 10 frames actually. Command grab is decently fast. His assist is okay. It's kind of a lockdown assist, but it doesn't lock you down for too long. Level 3 is okay. He does have 2S, right? Which is better than just than 2 H's. Nah, Jiren's definitely not. Jiren's not in Krillin tier. Jiren can do shell out damage, right? He has a decent key blast. It goes full screen. You know, he has some stuff, but other characters do his job better. I don't know, nothing too crazy about him. I'll put base Vegeta in B. He's got command grabs, right? You can be sneaky with them. He has an okay key blast. He has some sneaky resets on his side. He has level 5, right? His assist is awkwardly good. Because in your face, if you call that assist out, if you're in someone's face, they just kind of have to sit there and be like, I gotta reflect this. Or like, I can risk getting hit by it and then being stuck in a block string. Did I say base Vegeta? I meant base Goku, whatever. Moving on. I would put him top of that. But on the other note, his assist is also whack at the same time. He's a Walgreens brand Super Saiyan Vegeta, a shell of his former self. He has no DP. He doesn't have good zoning like his superior Super Saiyan version. Dude, don't be fooled by good players playing bad characters. Please. Please don't be fooled. Please don't be fooled. I know a lot of you are like, nah, this character's sick. No. Well, yes, the character can be sick, but that doesn't stop the character from being bad. Yeah, so that's my reasoning. Krillin? We'll get to you later, Krillin. 17? B tier. No range on his normals. Fucking... His key blasts are nice, right? His neutral is okay. You gotta rely on Rekkas a lot in his neutral. From what I've seen, right? I see Axai is throwing out fucking Rekkas like it's nobody's business. Which can be good. But if the person you're playing knows how to get around that, it can be bad. All it takes is one key blast or a beam or something to stop this man in his tracks. Yeah, it's head invulnerable. But just call an assist. Hit him with the key blast. What's he gonna do? Rekka right into it. Level 3 is not bad. You know, it's a projectile level 3, right? So you can punish beams and shit full screen, which is really good. You agree with me with 17? I'm officially not cap 805. Yeah, I mean, the most outstanding thing he has are his Rekkas, right? And if you don't know how to deal with them, then you'll get fucked up. But if you do know how to deal with his Rekkas, and if you do know the answers, then the 17 player has to now play around that, which makes it harder for him, you know? Like, if you're in the air, of course he's just gonna throw out Rekkas and try to throw out assists to try to confuse you. But if you're in the air and you know what to do against it, then you're solid. Another problem is that when he does his overhead Rekka, you can DP it, you can reflect it. I think you can still backdash it, right? You can still backdash it. So that's bad. So them doing the overhead Rekka and you having decent reactions, you're gonna get him off of you. And then when he's whiffing Rekkas and he throws barrier, that's a commitment. That's a big commitment. A lot of people eat that shit face first because they're not ready for it. But if you just sit there and let a 17 player throw out barrier, spend the bar, and then explode, they'll be like, damn, I gotta be more careful now. But a lot of people just try to go in and punish. and he'll throw barrier out, and then you'll get punished because you don't like to be patient. That's your fault. So I don't want to say it's gimmicky, but his records are kind of gimmicky. Yeah, don't go rushing to Axis and have him be like, but Axis Class 17's key records are gimmicky, and he's probably gonna be like, kinda. He's like, kinda gonna be the kinda gimmicky. You have to. A huge part is like the other player not knowing how to deal with it, and it's hard to deal with it, right? You got fucking 16 record right under you. It's hard to deal with it, so you just have to get out. But yeah, the boy base Vegeta. I'll put him next to the other Vegeta. He has okay neutral. He has a decently angled Ki Blast. Like the momentum he keeps from it is actually pretty good. He has a cross up rocket kick, which is nice, right? You can confuse people with it. He has destructible disc, it's an okay projectile. He can get a sliding knockdown anywhere. As long as he still has his... you don't even need Smash, actually. Not after the recent buff, right? If I remember correctly. His level 3 got nerfed, so... that sucks. How are you gonna nerf a character that wasn't even... How are you gonna nerf lower tiered characters, right? How are you gonna nerf anybody below the A line? I don't get it. How are you gonna nerf anybody below the A line? That's confusing to me. His assist is okay, right? He doesn't have good zoning though, that's what sucks, right? Like, Super Saiyan Vegeta is just far superior. He has a DP, he has better Ki Blast, better zoning. Just those two things alone, not even counting the assists, put him up there. Moving on. Videl definitely B tier. Bottom end. Her dodge is fucking awful. She's gonna dodge into a block string. Oh, you dodged? What's your reward? More blocking. You can DP, but what if I don't hit my button anymore? That's you doing two huge commitments back to back. That's not like I reflected you with any other character, and then I can potentially jump away, right? Depending on what character and what auto combo, obviously you have to work around. Like if it's fucking GT Goku, you know you have to sit there. But if it's Bardock, you know you can jump away after you reflect something. Videl is minus if she dodges vanish after Lariat. Oh, that's awful. Remember when Videl was the wave when she first came out? I told you guys when she first came out that she wasn't that great. I told you guys when Cooler first came out that he wasn't that great. But what did y'all do? None of you believe me. Y'all simp ass bitches. Dodge is awful. Her cross up kick can be 2/8 on reaction. Her normals are okay, right? She doesn't go anywhere with her mediums. Her Ki Blast is awful. It's basically non-existent. She doesn't have a regular 2H, which is awful. Jump 2H anyway. She got her DHC buffer taken out. Krillin? Oh, my boy Krillin. The bald boy. The man with no nose. Because he knows... My man with no nose because he doesn't knows how bad he is. He has rocks. He knows he's bad, dude. Why do you think he falls over in his intro? Doesn't even have hand-eye coordination. Yeah, Krillin's 2H is awful. Combos are awful. His mix is awful. His rocks are awful. Senzu Bean, your opponent can eat Senzu Bean, so if you do a bad call, he can take it. You got some stuff. You know what? I'll make a B-. Yo, Neko gifting a tier 1 sub to Saiyans. Yo, you better say thank you. I wouldn't say there's any character who's like... yeah, this is how I would do it. But anyways, point being, Krillin's awful. He has nothing spectacular, nothing great. He probably has the worst toolkit in this game. Put Krillin in C tier and I'll give the sub. Done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, man. You ain't gotta tell me twice. Oh wow, he actually gifted a sub. Damn, you real fuck. Ah, you know what? You're right. That's even better. Now base Goku. Where do I put base Goku? Oh! 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 Where's he go, chat? Where does he go? Where does he go? Where am I gonna put him? Where am I gonna put him, chat? Where he gonna go? Where he gonna go? Oh. 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 He. Oh. Oh. He's definitely at least B+. He has a reversal, which is a shoulder tackle. He has that godlike 2M. He has Spirit Bomb, right? Not the level 3 Spirit Bomb. Small Spirit Bomb. If he gets that out, you have to be so fucking careful. That small Spirit Bomb makes your approach so scary because they buffed its tracking. Its tracking was awful before. Yeah, Kid Buu's top 3 again, Isaac. But yeah, his tracking was awful before, but now that shit just fucking up your asshole. The H version is a reversal, unless they changed it. But the H version is a reversal. Like I said, unless they changed it. But I've done it on Wake Up, and I've been like, man, fuck this guy. He does have one of the strongest level 3s in the game, if you can get it right. If you have a team backing him. He has a very good assist if you can get close enough to use it. It covers both sides, right? He has 1, 2, and 3S, which are gimmicky, I will say. Because you can just, if he commits to the second key blast and you super dash the first one, you'll hit him out of it, unless he vanishes. His 2H, the third part of 2S can be 2H'd, right? He has good loops. He can side switch off of vanish. However, now this is where he's bad. His assist is awful in the neutral, right? It's not an assist you can just throw out. He has not the best wake up options. He has no level 3, right? I'm not 100% sure if H is a complete wake up reversal. I know mid screen he'll avoid most things, but I'm not sure about the corner. His combo mid screen, or his damage mid screen, is not that good. It's kind of bad, you know. It's just a typical combo like most characters. It's not like he has anything where he can do to shell out more damage. Unless you vanish, you know, then you can get a little bit more, right? He doesn't get a level 3 knockdown until he's by himself, which sucks. And even then, you don't really get a mix-up off of it, or anything really. So, pros, his assist, right? The Spirit Bomb, level 1, 2, or 3, makes neutral scary for the opponent. One bad dash in, one bad key blast, super dash, whatever the hell. Goku's gonna make you bleed for it a lot, right? His auto combo is decent. His beam is good and bad. He recovers quick, but it's hard to confirm sometimes. But his beam does give you a... I wouldn't necessarily call it an actual sliding knockdown. You do hit the ground. It's like Vegeta's DP, right? You'll hit the ground, you'll slide for like a second, and then you'll tech. So he doesn't really get anything off of it unless he's in the corner. 1, 2, or 3S is pretty good and bad. Yo, what up, Reinhardt's Afro? How you doing, man? Shoulder tackle. Yeah, shoulder tackle's good. Spirit Bomb does a lot of damage if you can get it out. It's cons. Doesn't have a true level 3 reversal. Unless the X shoulder tackle is a complete reversal. Mid-screen damage is okay, right? Like everybody else in the cast. Confirms off super dash aren't good unless you spend the bar. You know, he's not like other characters like Gohan, who can always sliding knockdown off of super dash shit, right? Or fucking Vegito, who he can command throw you. Fucking Janemba, he can teleport and get the sliding knockdown. You know, his super dash only hits are okay. But yeah, he's B plus in my opinion. Alright, so let's go to the top tier assholes. Let me explain at least 4 or 5 assholes, because already the Piccolo are up here. GT Goku. Auto combo. Spirit Bomb Monkey. Spirit Bomb damage. Spirit Bomb post Spirit Bomb combos. Small hurt box. Fucking power pull. His assist. Probably the best assist in the game. All his like I said, crazy ass mix-ups. Fucking pretty much it, right? He doesn't really have any faults except for his small buttons. Bardock. No. Auto combo, right? Like father, like son. Good auto combo. Good key blast. Lariat. Good level 3. Good damage. Good combos. Good conversions. Fucking 236M. Yeah. So level 3 good, auto combo, pressure, get in for free card. And my man hitting me with the card. Oh, thank you, dude. Appreciate that, man. Look at him. Look at him powering up, dude, in chat. Woo! Yeah. Kid Buu. Reflect means nothing to me. Level 3 freezes the spark timer almost completely, right? There's like a split second where you build health back. His assist is ridiculous, okay? Fucking M's, 3M, 1M, 2M, 5M, jump 5M, right? Fucking Boo Ball, alright? Arm Ball. Fucking 2S, 5S, Air Kamehameha. Do I need to go on? Never fucking Candy Beam. Never do Candy Beam, alright? Never do Candy Beam unless it's in a combo. Alright? Okay. Adult Gohan. DP. For starters. EX legs. Incredible range on his mediums, right? One of the longest, if not the longest auto combo or just block string in the game. That he can stop at a move that's 0 on block. Yeah. He has a move that ends 0 on block that can space him to be +5 on a 6M or +8 on hit that he can combo off of. And or he can space himself where he can whip punish any move you throw out. That's ridiculous, right? That's fucking redonkulous to have in your arsenal. That's bullshit. He can sliding knockdown anywhere on the screen when he's leveled up. As long as he has the SKD available. I already covered Piccolo, but yeah. He has a beam level 3 which he could punish something full screen, right? He can LDP vanishes, which is really good. Anyways, moving on. Now let me explain to you guys why Tien Gohan is this tier for those of you that don't know. Best auto combo in the game. The best tracking, right? It doesn't matter if you're in the air, he will come find you. He will come find you and he will kill you. He has a level 5. He has DPs. He has EX legs, right? No recovery off EX legs. Okay. He has the fastest key blast in the game, right? He can bait you with bomb loops, or I'm sorry, with the key blast bomb. He's small, right? Come on. Come on. That shit is mad powerful. DP. Head invulnerable frame 1 DP. Level 3/5, which is a beam, which can punish beams full screen, because you know people love to throw out beams from time to time. He has what is it, 2-3-2-1-4? That fucking flying kick he does, that he can just throw out, and if he clips you, he gets a full conversion. If you block it, he calls an assist. That's mad good. That's like a poor man's lariat, but a poor man's lariat is still good. Remember that. A poor man's lariat is still good. And his damage is ridiculous in the corner. God damn. Even mid-screen, he has some of the best corner carry because of bomb loops. Like, god damn. This character has basically everything. Yeah, easy TLDs. Or like, if you need to, shit out a little bit more damage and you have the meter, level 5. A motherfucker. Well, anyways, that's my tier list. Love it, hate it. Just know that I put Krillin in C tier to get a sub.